Welcome to the 24th Bloor West Village Toronto Ukrainian Festival, and we've been saying it so many times, this year looks a little different. Us in our masks here on Bloor. There's a lot of action behind us. Yurko, what's going on this year?
Well, we've got, we believe it or not, we have a lot of action happening. So first of all, welcome to our virtual production of the Bloor West Village Ukrainian Festival, 24th annual production. So Marta, thank you for hosting and agreeing to host different aspects of it. This year it's virtual. Usually you're all на сцені, там танцюєш, співаєш, говориш, вітаєш. So it's thanks to people like you, volunteers that help on the stage, performing, that help behind the stage, organizing. We're also very grateful to our sponsors. You can see Ukrainian Credit Union still on Bloor Street 24 years later. And then we also have Pantemerte and family that support us regularly. We are also extremely grateful to levels of government that continue funding us both on the federal and provincial level. And we do want to say thank you to all our performers. And this one here, this version that we're showing you right now is the fourth production put together by Pani Oля Chulkan that keeps everybody in line. Normally in all four stages that we have at the festival, so it's four different programs. This program right now is going to be a potpourri of performers from all across Canada, also United States and even Europe. So it should be kind of cool.
Yeah, and I had the pleasure of being part of this whole virtual experience, so I know there's, people from Winnipeg, people from Vancouver. I'm not going to spoil it, but it is definitely exciting. But also, Yuri, every year we have a very special role that's designated to one person, but this year I understand it's not one person that we're honoring.
Yes, indeed. Every year we have a parade marshal where we honor a Canadian of Ukrainian origin for excellence in how they promote not only their profession and their work, but the Ukrainian aspect of it. And this year we've got new heroes. COVID has brought to us to the forefront all these workers that take care of our seniors and Ukrainian seniors' homes across Canada. And we would like to honor their work and honor their effort in taking care of our seniors in homes all across Canada. So we were able to virtually include the workers of the Ukrainian homes in Toronto, who in a sense represent all of those across Canada. So all frontline workers today collectively are this year's festival parade marshal.
Well, that's amazing. And like I said, again, lots of very interesting performances. Unfortunately, couldn't happen at Ontario Place this year. We had some cool things planned, but this is still pretty cool,
Yes, yeah,
I still get to see you.
Yeah, and you mentioned Ontario Place, and for those of us that don't know, at Ontario Place we had an opportunity to social distance,
Yes.
and we also had an opportunity to present live productions, which were all planned, and Pani Oля Chulkan arranged for all of those. But we were also able to include a first ever Ukrainian drive-in for the viewing of Mr. Jones and Target Number 1. And all of that, unfortunately, had to get sort of deflected to a virtual production today because of the COVID situations and the general perceptions and responsibilities that surround that.
Yes. And like I said, like we've said, this program is going to be awesome, and we hope that you enjoy it.
Yes, enjoy. Thank you very much, Martha.
Дорогі друзі, dear friends. On behalf of the Ukrainian Canadian Congress and our member organizations, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 2020 Toronto Ukrainian Festival. Вітаємо! For 24 years, the festival has brought Ukrainian culture to Canada's largest city. We have had the opportunity to share our wonderful traditions with the hundreds of thousands of people who attend each year. This year, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the festival's program has had to be modified. But thanks to the creativity, imagination, and inventiveness of the festival's many organizers and volunteers, we can still enjoy this year's celebrations. Хочу скористатися нагодою подякувати тим, яких ми сьогодні відзначаємо. Нашим медикам, медсестрам, вчителям та всім тим, які надають первинну допомогу членам нашої громади та всім канадцям. Дякуємо вам. A heartfelt thank you to the frontline workers who are being honored today. It is appropriate today to pay tribute to a great Canadian, the Right Honourable John Turner, Prime Minister of Canada, who passed away recently. Mr. Turner led Canada's election observation mission to Ukraine in 2004 during the Orange Revolution. He remained a steadfast friend of Ukraine and the Ukrainian people. In 2005, Mr. Turner served as the parade marshal of this festival. I would also like to thank Yuri Klufas for his vision and unflagging energy, as well as the hundreds of volunteers who have worked over the years to bring us this unique celebration of Ukrainians in Canada. Please enjoy the 2020 Toronto Ukrainian Festival. We hope to see you in person in the Bloor West Village when we are able to gather safely. Slava Kanadi! Слава Україні!
Шановні пані і панове, діти, молодь, студенти, спостерігачі та гості із всіх частин Канади, США та з України, вітаємо вас на 9-му в черзі українському фестивалі в Торонто. Вітаємо вас всіх!
It is with great sadness and respect that we recognize Prime Minister John Turner and his time spent with us on our festival stage as the leader of the Canadian Election Observer Mission in Ukraine and our festival parade marshal in 2005.
The Honourable John Turner.
2 days ago in Winnipeg, I had the honor of presenting the final report of our delegation to Ukraine to our Prime Minister Paul Martin in Winnipeg, at the offices, and would our president raise her hand again, at the offices of the Ukrainian Canadian Congress in Winnipeg to our new president. And so it was a very historic occasion for Canada and for Manitoba and for Ukraine. Canada had by far the largest delegation in Kiev and across Ukraine of any country in the world. 1,000 out of 8,300. When I got my final report from our delegates, came back from all over Ukraine, we reported to the Prime Minister and to the Ukrainian people that we thought it was a 95% winner, few technical problems here and there, but basically a tremendous adventure and expression of democracy. It was the greatest demonstration of democracy in the history of the world.
Each year, festival officials select a prominent Canadian of Ukrainian origin, whom we then designate as our festival parade marshal for the year. So in this unique 2020 year, in our 24th year of the festival, we are very pleased to designate our tireless frontline workers in Toronto and across Canada as our honorary parade marshals for the consistent and dedicated help they have selflessly provided to our Ukrainian seniors.
Вітаємо! 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 Ми всі вітаємо учасників 24-го українського віртуального фестивалю і дякуємо за велику честь, яку нам надали в відкритті цього фестивалю.
Вітаємо в імені Дому сеньорів, що Петра і Павла в Скарборо. Віртуально вітаємо 24-ту річницю фестивалю Bloor West Village Festival. Вітаємо вас і також дякуємо нашим працівникам, які затримали охорону наших сеньорів.
Вітаємо всіх на 24-й річниці відкриття українського фестивалю на Блорі. Дякую вам, що дали нам нагоду відкрити цей фестиваль.
І тепер вирішальний момент. Раз, два, три. Тепер вирішальний момент. Раз,
2, 3.
24-й український фестиваль Bloor West Village оголошуємо відкритим.
Ukrainian Credit Union Limited is there for many big life moments. When you opened your first account, when you completed your matura, when you bought your first home. With hundreds of thousands of dollars in donations invested into cultural, educational, religious, and other local programs annually, Ukrainian Credit Union is truly building our community. With modern banking services just like the banks, you can feel proud when you bank with UCU.
The Dovbush Dancers take their name from Odessa Dovbush, the folk hero born in 1700 in the Carpathian Mountains. This young and vibrant group embraces the significant place that song and dance hold in Ukrainian tradition, performing dances from many regions of Ukraine. The group operates under the auspices of the Association of United Ukrainian Canadians, which has been an integral part of the Ukrainian community in Vancouver for over 90 years. In the next video, the Dovbush Dancers perform the dance Viterets. Women's Bandura Ensemble is a 20-member bandura and vocal group driven by their passion for the bandura and the Ukrainian musical tradition, maintaining important cultural motifs while expanding the instrument's horizons. The WBE is composed of women from 7 cities in North America, including Toronto, New York, and Chicago, and is under the direction of 2 talented co-conductors, Oksana Rodak from Chicago and Oksana Zelenska from Toronto. Please note that the following video is copyrighted and unauthorized recording is not allowed. Auresia, a singer-songwriter from Montreal who effortlessly fuses intricate reggae music with world pop and undertones and love of her Ukrainian heritage, is not the kind of artist you encounter every day. It's the very element of surprise that makes Auresia one of the most exciting young talents in the country. Please enjoy Auresia's latest official music video, Чудовий день. Montreal-based Ukrainian rock band Bosonizh started to perform in August 2016. The band creates its own music and writes lyrics and performs mostly in an alternative rock style. Every year, the band records a new album, and in November of 2019, the band released a new one called Groenland. For the past 4 years, the Bosonizh band has become an important and active part of the Ukrainian community. They founded the Ukrainian rock club of Montreal called Yuki Rocky Club. The next song, Levada, is their latest music video filmed in Montreal.
Ночами довгими йти кудись у темряві, ти кроками сивими йти, зарями зливами йти, терплячі пошепки йти, годин потоками йти. Наперекір іти вперед до гір, рваними снами до гори ногами, тінями лякали, на північ полювали. Я не з ними, я не з вами, я іншого вида, ясновида. Складають ребуси в снах, реальність хреститься, сни, бажання бісяться в снах, туди до місяця, в снах, літаєш допізна, сни, чіпаєш все, що знав, сни. Хапаєш пар з очей в снах, лишаєш світ людей. Я на підвіконні, вліз на твій долоні, крок лишай вниз, здійсниться каприз. Я не тут, я не там, я іншого вида, ясновида. Снами до гори ногами, тінями лякали, на північ полювали. Я не з ними, я не з вами, я іншого вида, ясновида.
Darka Dusty is a lifelong musician and singer now living in Portland, Oregon. Many of you will remember her as being part of the very popular duo Darka and Slavko. A powerful and versatile vocalist, Darka likes genre hop from blues to jazz to country, as well as celebrate big voice, primitive village and mountain music stemming from her deep Ukrainian roots. On one of the hottest days in the summer, Darka performs with her band, the Borscht Beatniks, which include Darka's husband, Miri Stavbivka, her sister, Natalia Burgess, and friends Bernardo Gomez, Brian Stowe, and Andrew Alikhanov, all world-class musicians in their own right. 22 members of the Levada Women's Choir of Toronto are united by their love of choral music. Their wide-ranging repertoire includes classical, contemporary, patriotic, traditional folk, sacred, and liturgical. The choir has forged its own identity with the annual production of Easter and spring ritual songs, also known as Hayivke. Please enjoy a song performed by the Levada Choir at the 2019 Toronto Ukrainian Festival. The Vishavanka School of Dance was founded in Chicago by choreographers Pavlo and Oksana Fadzkiov in 2008. Their teachers constantly enhance their knowledge and skills, implement new ideas in which they combine authenticity and contemporary elements of Ukrainian dance. In the following video, the younger dancers perform at the 2019 Chicago Ukrainian Festival. old, Odessa Lubinska lives in Toronto and attends Joseph Cardinal Slipe School. At the age of 4, she performed her first solo to Patriarch Sviatoslav. Odessa was a finalist for Ukrainian Star during the Independence Day concert at Centennial Park. She has performed at various festivals across the Greater Toronto area. Please enjoy her most recent music video recorded in Toronto, Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah.
Під ясним небом голубим, на щедрім полі золотим, слова хвали Творцеві возносю я. Безцінний дар життя нам дав, любіться світ заповідав, тобі співаю славу, Алілуя. Ти покараєш злих царів за сльози наших матерів, і свою волю я, свою прийму я. Країна наша розквіта, я знаю, ти бажаєш це, тобі співаю славу, Алілуя. Алілуя.
For over 3 decades, the band Dunai has been a cornerstone in the North American Ukrainian music scene. They've performed at every major Ukrainian festival throughout Canada and the United States and have played countless private functions across all major cities. Dunai has produced 3 studio albums and 2 Christmas singles over the years. The members of Dunai include Alex Feziak, Ihor Zovtonishka, John Vakaluk, Kevin Goss, and Yar Nazarovich. The next video features one of their songs performed at the 2019 Toronto Ukrainian Festival.
Україну, так співали через зиму.
American-born singer-songwriter Andriana Melania Gnap began performing at age 4, both as a soloist and with her mother and aunt as the family trio Heaven Star. Andriana has appeared as a vocalist, actress, violinist, and dancer at venues throughout the USA. She has also performed at numerous Ukrainian events on both East and West Coasts and has produced stage shows that highlight Ukrainian music. Andriana's most recent CD, Songs from Home, is a unique collection of Ukrainian folk songs as well as original composition.
Повіяв вітрець буйносенький, пшениця мов море шуміла, та одночасно ми задивились і з того часу залюбились. Та одночасно ми задивились і з того часу залюбились. Я їхав пшеницю в'язати, додому ти гусоньки гнала. Гілля, гілля, усі додому, ждуть мене хлопці, дівчата. Гілля, гілля, усі додому, ждуть мене хлопці, дівчата. Разом ми будем співати коло біленької хати. Пісню радісну, пісню любові, будем всі разом співати. Пісню радісну, пісню любові, будем всі разом співати. Квітуче золоте зілля, от нашої молодої Марусі весною вже буде весілля. От нашої молодої Марусі весною вже буде весілля. Пісні, що любим співати, співали бабуся і мати. Всі пісні, що з вами співаю, линуть з рідненького краю. Всі пісні, що з вами співаю, линуть з рідненького краю. Пісні весільні співаймо, звичайні родині згадаймо. Привітаймо веселої днини, співаймо пісні України. Привітаймо веселої днини, співаймо пісні України. Співаймо пісні України.
For over 40 years, the Lviv Dance Ensemble has been representing the Ukrainian community in Oshawa and the Durham region as a part of St. George's Ukrainian Catholic Church. They take particular pride in participating in Oshawa's Fiesta Week, where they perform multiple shows a night and are able to share their Ukrainian culture in a grand celebration of multiculturalism throughout the city. Under the direction of Catherine McCallion and Lori Vaitovich, the group's senior dancers present a unique repertoire of dances from different regions of Ukraine. Kazuka Dance Collective is a Winnipeg-based studio offering classes in Ukrainian dance, ballet, Pilates, and jazz. In the following video, Kristina Frikas, the director of the Sopilka Ukrainian Dance School and herself a graduate of the Royal Winnipeg Ballet's teacher training program and a licensed teacher with the Cochetti Society of Canada and Cochetti International Classical Ballet, teaches a young group of Ukrainian girls how to perform basic Ukrainian dance.
Hello everyone and welcome to Kazuka Dance Collective. I'm here with my students from Sopilka Ukrainian Dance School, and my name is Kristina Frikas. I'm the artistic director of the school, and today we're going to teach you some of our basic steps. So I'm going to ask my students here, who range in levels 2 to our junior ensemble, some questions about what our basic steps are. So Oksana, go ahead and tell us what is the first basic step. Pohід складний, and it looks like how? So that's our 1, 2, 3 is pohід складний. And Abby, can you tell us what the next step is? Vehid yasnik. Now go ahead and show us how it looks. There it is. It's our toe heel 1, 2, 3. And Anna, how about you tell us another one? Verpad. Good. And how does that look? You got it. That's our stamp kick 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, Tatiana, and tell us something else. So that's ohanenya, which is our knee out. Very nice. And Sona, do you have one to tell us? Very good. Marashka. And go ahead, Isabella, and tell us the last one. Pletenya. And what does that look like? Very good. Pletenya, our weaving step. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3 on the spot. Now around yourself. 2 kicks, and on the left. Around yourself. 2 kicks, and vehid yasnik. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now left foot, and right foot. Left foot. Ready for our verpad. Four more times. Ohanenya. Cross kick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Knee out. Cross kick. One more time. And now we have Marashka with Bityovka. Knock, knock. Switch, switch. Last thing is Pletenya. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now just 4. And we gallop and we pose.
Sonia Kulicki, Natalia Bedik, and Nina Semchishin of Montreal's Rosa Trio are thrilled to be part of the virtual 2020 Toronto Ukrainian Festival. They continue to capture the hearts of new and established audiences through performances featuring their precise harmonies and smooth vocal range, including the Vishavanka documentary by Modi Productions. Their performance includes a selection from their CD release and a fresh musical interpretation of Ukrainian song. These third-generation singers all come from musical backgrounds and are active community members in Plast, Sum, Susk, and the Troyanda Dance Ensemble.
Hey, dana, dana, hey, dana, hey. серце, ой дана, 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 гей, дана, дана, гей, дана, дана, гей, дана, гей, гей, дана, дана, гей, дана, гей, гей, дана, дана, гей, дана, гей,
Я степів, та до хати залетів.
ой дана, 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 гей. Раз попала жінку два, щоб не було більш слова, ой дана, 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 гей. Раз попала жінку два, щоб не було більш слова, ой дана, 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 гей, ой дана, дана. Гей, дана, дана, гей, гей, дана, гей, дана, дана, гей, гей, дана, гей, дана, дана, гей, дана, гей. Hey dana dana, hey dana, hey dana dana, hey dana, hey dana dana, hey dana, hey. Як почується Марин перед, танці мене заколиш, наче море берегові ми притулись колиши. І мов квітка, як у вітер не зі мною колишись, неймовірне відчуваю я, будь зі мною мене колиш. Може інші танцюють навкруг, милий, бачу я тільки тебе, тільки ти маєш чару таку, я слабкою стаю. Можу я почути скрипалів, навіть ще вони не гра, і тремчу, бо знаю тільки ти можеш так заколихати. Може інші танцюють навкруг, милий, бачу я тільки тебе, тільки ти маєш чару таку, я слабкою стаю. Можу я почути скрипалів, навіть ще вони не гра, і тремчу, бо знаю тільки ти можеш так заколихати. Як почується Марин перед, танці мене заколиш, наче море берегові ми притулись колиши. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When you dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Як почується цей ритм, танці мене заколиш, море берегові ми притулись колиши. І мов квітка, як у вітер гне зі мною колишись, неймовірне відчуваю я, будь зі мною мене колиш.
Sofi Fraser is a Ukrainian-born composer, songwriter, pianist, and vocalist currently residing in Florida and working on the Sofi Fraser project. She started her musical career at 6 years of age in the Lviv region of Ukraine, first as a pianist, then as a choir singer, and then as a solo vocalist. taking part in different concerts, festivals, and competitions in Ukraine, as well as in different European countries. Currently, Sophie's working with a charity lullaby project dedicated to Kvitka Tsisik, trying to help many orphan children in Ukraine and creating beautiful music for children, which can be heard on Kyiv radio stations and on the Malyatko TV. The Sofi Fraser project is experimenting with different styles of music.
Натомившись сонце, за обрій сховалось, різнобарвне небо нам розповіда, що ніч настане і у свої обійми прийме всі натомлені серця. Завтра буде незабутній день. Спи, засни, моя країно, неповторний милий край. Най на завтра нам прибуде більше сил добра. Натомившись сонце, за обрій сховалось, спи, моя земля.
Toronto-based Zapovid has found recognition performing all across North America. Since 2011, their melodic and unique folk rock style has grown to be a favorite for audiences of all ages. In 2015, the band released their debut album titled Dite rodu kozackiho, a mix of original songs and traditional Ukrainian folk songs. In May of 2019, Zapovid released their second album, Radio Chvili, which features mostly original songs, including their summer smash hit, Sonce i Lito. Zapovid's mission is to bring energetic folk rock to the masses by incorporating elements of various musical styles and influences. Please enjoy Zapovid's music video, O Tam na Hora. Ukrainian Dance Company of Toronto is excited to be celebrating their 46th anniversary this year by continuing to dazzle their audiences throughout Canada, the US, and abroad. Desna draws its constant inspiration from the incredible creative vision of artistic directors Yuri and Luba Grekov, graduates of the Academy of Dance of Pavlo-Virsky in Kyiv, Ukraine, and former members of the famed Virsky Ukrainian National Dance Company. Please enjoy a video of their Hopak dance performed at the Bloor West Village Toronto Ukrainian Festival last year.